Hey Libra, what's up? How are you doing? I hope all is well with you. This reading is going to be up on Thursday, and we have the eclipse in Aries taking place. Pretty interesting stuff, especially since Aries is your opposite. So I know you guys must be feeling this eclipse energy in some sort of way, whether a few days ago, whether a few days from now, maybe today you're really feeling it. It's like hitting you hard, but how are you doing? Comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to connect. Yeah, so you might be feeling all types of emotions. You might be feeling really good. You might be feeling excited. You might be feeling the complete opposite. You might be feeling very sensitive, very emotional, overwhelmed. Maybe there's some things being brought up from your past or some emotional purification process, right? You might be going through the motion. Be kind and be gentle to yourself. I'm sending you so much love. Big hug your way. We're going to start off your reading with some Moonology cards and just kind of see how this might be kind of playing out. This is your mid-month reading, so we'll see how the next couple of weeks might play out for you, what to expect, what to look out for. Of course, if this reading helps or resonates, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box, okay? So, Libra, let's get into this. Let's start off. Let's see what's going on for you. Kind of relating to this eclipse energy, what's going on for Libra? Any messages for Libra? We have, what do you need to release? So what's interesting is, although this is a solar eclipse and it's technically like new moon on steroids, this is kind of like, although it's like new moon energy, it kind of feels more about like releasing, letting go, purging. It feels very deep. It feels, in a way, it feels kind of like scorpionic, at least for me. And like people I've talked to, it feels like this is more of like, instead of setting intentions of what you want to have, what you want to grow, this is more about like, what do we still need to release? What is it, what's still hanging around us? What residue is still kind of like needing to be stripped, cleaned, removed, like stained, getting rid of the stains, right? Time to bleach those sheets, baby. Like bleach them white completely. So like wiping the slate clean, blank canvas, right? So the first card out, what do you need to release? There's still some things that you're working through releasing, and this new moon might be illuminating that within you. You're like, oh crap, I thought that thing, that relationship, that situation, I thought I was over that. Actually, there might still be a little bit more purging that's needed. That's okay. That's all right. This is good, though. Get it out of your system. Yell, cry, sing, laugh. Laughter is the best medicine, right? Maybe just find some ways to get this energy out of your body, out of your system. Move yourself. Put some music on. Dance. Finding ways to release all of this built up energy. Even if you're just feeling restless or anxious, antsy, exercise, go for a walk, get some fresh air, do some stretches, really get into the present. Be bold, make the first move. What else is going on for Libra? Show me clearly. Cardinal moon, by the way. You're a cardinal sign, so the vibes definitely are showing up in your reading. What else we got? A time for healing. Wow. And we have, don't let your pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo at the bottom. Okay? Don't let your pride get in the way. So, yeah, you guys, this is like a time, this new moon in Aries, eclipse vibes, this is very healing. This is a time for you to release, let go, feel, get it all out of your system. And then it's time. It's go time. Be bold, make the first move, time to take action, and never look back. All right? Well, look back here and there, whatever. You got to do what you got to do. But keep moving forwards and, don't trip over your feet, right? You're moving forwards, you want to look forwards. You don't want to be looking backwards. You're going to trip and fall. So, let's stay focused. Hold your freaking vision. So, yeah, there's still some releasing. There's still some healing. There's still some feeling. That's being brought up kind of right now, maybe a few days ago, maybe a few days from now, give or take. The energy is fluid, right? However you handle it, wherever you're at in your journey. But then heading into the next couple of weeks, it's time to take action. It's time to go. What are you waiting for? You got the green light. You got the go ahead. You got the check mark. Thumbs up from the universe, thumbs up from me. So what are you waiting for? Take action. To what? I don't fucking know. It's your life. Right? Maybe as we pull more cards, we'll get some more insight of like, what are you taking action towards? But if you already have had ideas, or you've been kind of going back and forth, you already know. Most likely, you already know like what the next move is, what the next step is in this journey. And if you don't, well, we'll figure it out together. Gonna get some animal cards for you. See what's going on for Libra, second half of April 2023. What's going on for Libra? Any messages, insight, wisdom, guidance regarding the second half of April for whoever is listening? Tell me clearly, what do they need to know? What's going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the second half of April? Any messages for Libra? Okay, hyena, yeah, there's that shadowy side. Gotta take a look at the shadow side. We gotta have a balance. We can't have good without the bad. We can't have, up, down, left, right, black, white. There's two sides to every coin. We'll talk about that. Just give me a second. Let's pull some more for Libra. What's going on for Libra for the okay. Sea serpent, yeah, fitting. All right, give me one more for Libra for the second half of April. There's like deep healing taking place, you guys. Deeply rooted cycles. Oh, dang. Okay, Crow. Do I dare take a peek at this? Why not? Yes. Okay. Wow. There's like a lot of learning curves, learning lessons, growing pains you might be kind of going through recently. But this is like, at the end of the day, this is like for your highest good. It might get intense though. You're feeling hella sensitive lately. And it makes sense. It makes sense. There's situations being brought up within you. Wow, I just keep... this reading might just be with the animal cards. We might not even get to the tarot because of there's a lot going on and I just got to talk about it. Okay, we got a lot of emotions, got a lot of water showing up in your reading consistently. So there's a lot that you're reflecting on. There's a lot of deep emotions being brought up. Not surprised. Again, it's eclipse season. You're feeling it. It's in your sign. Well, we had the full moon. Oh no, we had the full moon last month in your sign. Anyways, it doesn't freaking matter. You're still feeling the energy of this solar eclipse in Aries. So you're feeling that. And it's bringing, I said Bing, like the search engine. Maybe you're searching for something. It's bringing things up to the surface, things that were deeply suppressed or pushed away or ignored, things that you didn't want to face. It's all being brought up for you to look at, and it is uncomfy, but it's necessary, and it's being brought up because it's best that you deal with it now so that you clear it out of the path and you're freaking free forever, right? You never have to go through this again. But yeah, you might be feeling agitated, you might be feeling irritable, you might be feeling really sensitive, people might be getting on your nerves, people might be just bombarding you, or it just feels like people aren't giving you your personal space, or these next couple of weeks is you really crave alone time, but it's just interruptions or people blowing up your phone or being where are you at, Libra? And you might get annoyed, right? This is the energy where it's you do need to cool down, feeling sensitive, that's all good. Just find the healthy coping mechanisms, find those ways, because it seems there could be situations here that kind of trigger you, or old triggers coming back up, but you have the opportunity to show that you are different or that you've changed, or old triggers, old woundings being brought up, but you having the opportunity to handle it differently because of the healing, because of the integration, the shadow work, the releasing, the purging, the feeling, because you've been working on this has been your own personal journey that you've been on for a while. You've come a long way, and so there's these old ideas, old thoughts, feelings, memories, experiences that pop up, and it's you get triggered, but then it's you catch on to that, or you redirect, or it's you're able to flip into this new narrative, basically this new mindset. So that's something you just need to watch out for the next couple of weeks or so. And this is a crucial time, right? With this eclipse energy, it's just tests kind of from the universe, or like tests to show and evaluate where you're at in your journey. Are you ready for the next level? I swear we had a reading like that come out for you guys. I think it was like the first set of April readings, or maybe it was like a weekly reading. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But I feel like we had a reading like that recently. It was like passing the test, or like final exam, or some shit like that. And it's kind of similar vibes, or it's kind of like this is playing out. It had to have been like an April reading for you. So anyways, kind of still playing out for the rest of the month. I see you working through it. I see you working through your triggers. I see you working through your doubts. I see you working through your insecurities, your shadow side. I see you integrating it. The starfish comes out because there's like, this is like taking things to a deeper level. This is kind of like scratching below the surface, because right now the starfish is more like surface level, what you see on the outside, but it's like there's something that has a lot more depth, or it's like peeling back the layers of the onion, right? Getting to the root of the issues. Like you wonder, why did I react that way? Or why did that thing that person said to me, why did that sting or hurt so bad? Where does that come from? And it's like, oh, it goes a lot deeper than just like the surface, right? And that's the sea serpent. That's the sea serpent. This is bringing up deep emotional triggers, cycles, feelings, wounds. This is bringing up like your inner wounded child, like your younger self. Could be tying into like a parental figure, or how you were raised, your connection towards like your feminine side, because this is the feminine energy, the sea serpent. By the way, spirit energy, you are hella protected. There's like this deep self study, but it's like you're learning more about yourself, and things are unfolding. More information is like you're learning more about yourself. Like you know yourself really well, Libra, but it's like, again, you're peeling back layers and layers and layers, and it just keeps going. It just keeps going and going and going. It's just ever expanding, right? And when you think that you've learned, when you think that you know yourself really well, it's like you dive even deeper, and you're like, holy crap, I didn't even know I could go that deep. It's like, yeah, you can. You might be receiving a lot more intuitive downloads, messages, in dreams, through meditation. It could be songs that pop up, even feelings or images, animals. There's a bunch of signs around you, so keep your eyes peeled for that. It's like guiding you, it's giving you hints, it's helping you and directing you of where you need to go. Clues, there's like hidden clues, or like little Easter eggs that you might be finding, or like synchronicities. Like for example, for me, the last week, birds have been consistent synchronicities, from finding feathers, bird eggs, birds' nests, dreaming of birds, fucking seeing birds, squawking at me. Like I've been like, the last week, birds have been so significant for me, and like family members and stuff. Birds have been like my messenger this last week. So like synchronicities, they're like, oh, it's just a coincidence. No, it's not. Keep your eyes peeled. Pay attention. Spirit's trying to get your attention here. Some of you with the hyena, this is representing like crushing old habits. Like for some, it could be representing you being sober, like, you know, taking a break, or being clean from something or someone, right? And the hyena, it's like there's like some deep wounds, but the hyena is like known to be the class clown, the jokester. But beneath that mask, there's a lot of like unresolved issues. That's what's being brought up second half of April. And you're dealing with it. You're facing it. You're feeling it. It's a lot, but you are happily surrendering to it to the best of your capability. We have the bear and the beaver, which represents new cycles, new beginnings. The beginning of the cycle, not gonna lie, it's not the easiest. It's like waking up after a really good sleep. You just want to hit the snooze button. You just want to go back. You want to toss over, right? This is the energy of like coming out of hibernation after a long detached, like some of you is like you've been kind of like alone, or just keeping to yourself, or just like you've been in this own period for like a long time. You're coming out of it. You're heading into this new chapter, this new cycle. And it's a little bit like nerve-wracking. Right, that would explain why we have this starfish energy, where there's a bit of like nervousness or doubts. but I feel like there's nothing for you to worry about. Like, you got a good handle of what's coming your way, and you just need to be patient with yourself, and just like balance is important. Don't like overdo it. All right, let's move on to the tarot. Oh my God, we're like, wow, I spent too much time on that. It's okay. It is what it is. Let's move on though. What do my Libras need to know for the second half of April? Yes. So it's like, again, like lots of deep stuff going on within you, internally, healing, releasing, and then there's like some sort of new start, new spark, new start, beginning, you know. What's going on for Libra, second half of April? Oh, sheesh. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Hierophant. I definitely see a new commitment of some sort, whether it's commitment to a job, commitment to yourself, commitment to some sort of goal. I'm not really seeing this as like a relationship unless the cards tell me otherwise, but so far feels like it's more about you. High Priestess. Yeah, and your spiritual journey or your spiritual upbringing. Now, Hierophant to the High Priestess, that can also represent like a masculine versus feminine. But like, no, I feel like this is more about you. Well, okay. And I'm getting a couple things from this. We'll talk about it. Queen of Cups, Three of Swords, Death at the bottom, and the Sun. Oh, there we go. The Queen of Cups. All right. We got Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Taurus, the zodiacs. So let's talk about this. So Ace of Pentacles, this can be representing a new job. This can be representing new money, a new focus, a new goal. This could be about your career. This could be about your health, hobbies. It could be a whole bunch of things. Because you see in this card, there's like all these different pentacles. So it's like, I kind of feel like you have a whole bunch, like your hands in a bunch of jars. You got many honey jars, honey pots, like... You might need to lower down your options, perhaps. You have a lot on your plate the next second half of April. You have a lot on your plate, but you're getting a lot done. You're accomplishing a lot. You're feeling good about it. You're feeling motivated. You're feeling driven, passionate, excited. And this is like, you're on a roll. You're on a roll. You know where you're going. You like how things are headed. And you're committed. Like, whatever it is that you have started or are starting in the next few weeks, you're fully committed. You're in it for the long haul. You're in it to win it. That's just what I heard. With the Hierophant out here, this might be about your spirituality. This could be about your own religious upbringing, your beliefs. This could be representing a commitment of some sort. It could even be about a relationship for sure. But I also am feeling this is a relationship with yourself. Hierophant to the High Priestess, like a divine connection towards yourself, your spiritual purpose, your dharma, how you serve others. There's this deep inner healing taking place. You dedicated towards your craft, dedicated towards really sharpening your intuitive and psychic abilities. And like there's like this new opening or this new awareness that you are uncovering. And even with the Crow, like again, like these three cards really is like a spiritual connection, really like finding your purpose, your divine purpose. I feel like you have multiple purposes. I personally believe we got like many purposes, not just like one role to fulfill, but to each your own. But I feel like there's some sort of purpose that you are discovering this next month, or like this next couple of, we're like halfway through April, whatever. You're discovering some sort of purpose of yours, and it's like not only going to be healing for you, but also healing for others, like wanting to make a difference in humanity, wanting to make a difference in the world, wanting to like give back or like have some sort of community. Definitely that's popping up, especially with Saturn and Pisces, got that Piscean energy. And the Hierophant does rule like structure and routine and that kind of stuff. So some of you, there's like a new commitment coming in. This could be turning some sort of passion or hobby into a career, or like something that could earn you money. Is there anything else I'm picking up from this? And then another thing, okay, let's move on to the bottom of the deck, okay? Because we have the Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords, Death. So this right here, there's like this huge emotional transformation taking place. So this kind of tying back in with the sea serpent, the starfish, the hyena, time for healing. What do you need to release? It's kind of like, this is what it's tying into. Okay, so this is what you're working on releasing, because it does show here that there has like been hurt, there's been some sort of loss, there's been some sort of ending, or this is just like representing all like the pain that's been stored up within you. And you're like emptying the bottle. You're emptying your bottle. You're getting it out. You're cleansing it. You're feeling it. You're releasing it. It's a lot, though. It is a lot. And this might be in connection with like divine partner, divine pair, divine connection. Especially because I did mention we have this masculine versus feminine energy with the Hierophant to the High Priestess. So definitely seeing like there could be something about like somebody triggering your spiritual awakening, or like, you know, that kind of stuff. I see that there's a lot of love here. Like, no matter whoever, if you're dealing with a person, although like there's hurt, there's pain, I do feel like no matter what, no matter how things played out, no matter where things go, there is love here. But there's some sort of clarity, or something is like being released, or something like needs to be let go. Death in the Sun. You're getting clarity. You're getting answers about something that needs to change. Some of you maybe have been holding on, and by holding on, it's just making it more painful. Or just like, it gives me this image. I don't know how the fuck I would ever find it. I don't know. I just remember seeing like this on Instagram or like Facebook way back. Oh my god, I don't even use Facebook. Used to use it like in middle school and shit. But I just remember seeing like there's like these two like stick figures, and like one of them is like attached or whatever, and they're like taking scissors and like cut it. Like, are you doing like a cord cutting ritual? Some of you could be doing that. Right? Some of you are doing like a cord cutting ritual. Maybe that if you're doing that, you know, you don't have to, like, some of you, don't be getting scammed, okay? There's a lot of scammers out there. Like, definitely be careful, because there's a lot of scammy shit. You can do your own rituals. You can do your own kind of meditation practice. Something that's really easy you can do is just like get into like the meditation zone. Visualize, if it's a person that you're trying to detach from, imagine just like that person, there's a silver cord that you're connected to, take a blade and just cut that. Like, there's many different things you could do. You don't have to like pay someone to do the break the spell, or, you know, break the cord ritual, like $500. Like, I see, you know, just don't, you know, you do you. It's your own freaking life, but you can do it your own damn self. Like, if you're doing that, you know, find what's worse, find what works best for you. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I feel like Spirit doesn't want me to talk about that shit. We're gonna move on, okay? That's like for someone specific. Cord cutting ritual. Or like a big energy cleanse. Because like literally, it's like looking at the three swords, her body, it's like, looks like ropes. Ropes. Ooh, yeah, it's like cutting some sort of rope. Okay, let's move on. I don't even know what are we clarifying here? What's the story? What's the situation? Okay, let's move. Let's clarify what death is about. What's changing? What's releasing? What are you letting go? I think you're letting go of a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, which we kind of talked about that. I also just see like moving into the next few weeks, you stepping into more of like a positive outlook, feeling more in control, feeling more just lighter. Yeah. Okay, let's do some clarifying. I'm gonna use, I just knocked my animal cards over. I will deal with that later. Tell me about death. Why is death here? By the way, you do have quite a bit of major arcana showing up in your reading. You have 5 showing up, so it's like, it's a significant time. Dude, let me just take a little break, because I just can't seem to get the words out. Libra. Mercury post-shadow. I swear to God. I'm going to be a mess when we have Mercury retrograde. Oh my God, I must be surrounding myself with all the crystals. Alright, tell me about death. Why is death here for Libra? talk about death. What is this about? Lovers reverse. Gemini energy. This is freeing yourself from something that makes you feel out of balance, out of alignment. Wow, the High Priestess reverse and the Devil reverse. So look at this triple major arcana. 4 swords at the bottom. There's deep healing. You are protecting your space. Maybe you're putting something on ice. Knight of Swords reverse. Ooh, with also Death reverse. So this is telling me like you've struggled with letting something go, or it's like you may have kept finding yourself returning or going back to something, or like there's like struggle with detaching. Okay, this has been like reoccurring. With the Knight of Swords reverse, I feel like this is a dead end. This is a dead end, or it's like you are pulling back your power. No, pulling back your energy. You're taking back your power. You're pulling back your energy. You're retracting from something. You're taking a break from something, whether it's for good or whether it's temporary. That is your own decision. What did I do with the hand? I'm like, your own decision. Again, Pisces, Capricorn out here, Gemini. High Priestess reverse representing information coming to light or clarity, intuitive knowledge as well. Like there's no doubt about it. So even around this eclipse, you might be having some sort of epiphany, realization, clarity, info coming to light, but it helps set you free from something that you felt trapped or stuck in, a cycle that was like very difficult for you to break away from. It's over now, or it's just like you've successfully cut the tie. Whatever the tie was, whether it's ties to your own past, ties to your own trauma, ties to your own beliefs that were negative, that were holding you back, that were, deep insecurities or deeply rooted things from childhood, whatever. Or it was a person, or it was a place, or it was a situation, or I don't care. You are successfully cutting ties with it. So you think of that who is that by? 6 Lakh? Cutting Ties? Is that a song? I believe it is. I haven't heard that song in a long time. It just made me think of that. It's 1, 2. I don't remember the words. Lovers reverse. So unrequited energy, imbalance. This is like breaking away from something that it's just not serving you anymore. You've outgrown. Could be a karmic situation, or there's a bit of like karmic clearing. Yep. Makes sense. It makes sense. All right. We kind of running out of time. I know I rambled a bunch, Libra, but you really just need to protect your space. You're going through this whole process of cleansing, purifying, releasing, cutting ties, freeing yourself from shit, cleaning up, clearing space. You have lots of new things coming in that you're starting, that you're committing to. It's like a new lifestyle, new path, and it leads to lots of new shoots everywhere. So there's like a lot of deep stuff coming out, releasing, healing, and you're clearing things up, making room for new things. Okay, I gotta leave the reading here. I gotta stop. We gotta end this here. Okay, Libra, I hope this is helpful. If it resonates, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna let you go. Bye, Libra.